Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, we'll be doing a review for issue 1 of If You Find This, I'm Already Dead. This is a new book from Dark Horse. So let's talk about the creative team before we get into the book. This is written by Matt Kindt with art by Dan McDaid, colors by Bill Crabtree, letters by Jim Campbell. Now, if you have listened to the latest episode of the RCB podcast, you'll know that this was on the top of my pile. So make sure to go listen to the full episode out this week. I'll put a link in the description. We talk about a lot of fun comics in that episode with my buddy Mike and Kara. So this book here, in this issue, we meet Robin, who is a big city reporter embedded with U.S. Marines heading to a hostile pocket universe called Terminus. We'll talk more about Terminus in a minute. 10 minutes in, the entire Marine squad is wiped out, and she has to survive and report on her own. Terminus is full of cosmic wonders and sci-fi gods that are in the middle of political struggle. The language is alien, the politics are deadly. Can she survive long enough to figure out what's going on and how to get home to tell the story? If You Find This, I'm Already Dead is the latest release from Flux House Books, the new boutique imprint that will feature writing and sometimes art from acclaimed comic creator Matt Kindt, with crime, science fiction, horror, humor stories, all told and presented in startling and untraditional ways. And what they mean by that is that this book is actually a magazine-sized book. So even though you're only getting 36 pages, you are paying a little bit more because the book is bigger, and you're getting better quality. So, it's kind of a trade-off. So I think it'll be interesting to see how people receive this, right? Like, are we willing to pay a little bit more for more quality comics? So let's talk about this. The premise, first of all, sounds super rad just from the get-go. Like, I was in just from the preview. The prayer, like, you have Terminus, which is like in this dimension, like different place. Matt Kindt is really good at unfolding this story. Within just a few pages, you get to see everything. Like those 10 minutes of the Marines, like going into this place, we meet Robin. We get to see what kind of person Robin is because of the conversation that she get to have with some of these Marines. We get to very briefly start to explore this other world and figure out, why are we even there? Like, why have we as humans even started to try to go to this pocket universe? And you'll see when we get to the art, we get to see some really cool structures. I think McDaid does a really fun job of not only creating these characters, but also this ethereal, like weird sci-fi looking world. Very reminiscent of things that I would see on a heavy metal magazine. And I think, based on an interview with Matt Kindt, this is kind of the feel that we're going for. So yeah, let's take a look at some of the preview art here. As you can see, and as I mentioned, just very cool sci-fi stuff happening, right? We get to see, how do we even get to Terminus? Where's Earth? What are we doing? I almost feel like these guys were maybe underprepared, but I think because in the book we learned that we already had a bit of a stronghold place in this Terminus area, but I don't think they were expecting what happens next. So as we meet Robin here, you get to see a little bit of the conversation. The Marines are kind of teasing her. And then, just very subtly here out the window, we get to see like this missile coming for them. And that's where things really, really kick off. So, yeah, this was a really well paced book. I think it's full of really weird character designs, really interesting concepts. So, overall, I really enjoy this. This is a 3-issue story. So I think it's going to be really fun to kind of get in on this. It's a low barrier of entry as far as the story and as far as like accessibility to the reader. But I will say the price point definitely, I can see some people maybe passing on this until it's collected due to the price point. So if you pick this up, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. You'll see a couple of variant covers at the end of the video. And as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.